How are we doing, guys? Okay, I'm gonna start with the plans and then what I did that can be perceived as bad, and then we'll explain what's going on. Oh man, okay. All right, Dan. Oh God.
Go! You're already full screen cam. Just get the sentence out. Go.
Fuck you, Dan.
Freaking.
Okay. Fuck. Everybody's doing the dairy line. Why leak this shit? Okay. My reason for doing this is because I want to explain why some people may or may not be around the stream as much anymore. We don't know. And because people are now like, everybody is talking and some things have been like said, and I don't want people to like misconstrue anything that I've done or think that I'm being like a horrible person or some shit like that, okay? Okay. So, oh God, there feels weirding me, man. I don't know if I can do it, Dan. There feels weirding me.
Just get the first sentence out. Let me help you.
No. Okay, I'll do it. Dan, I'll do it. Dan, I'll do it.
All right, go.
Okay. This is what it's like reading chat when you debate against me. It's hard, Dan. It's hard. I know why people are so scared now. Okay. We Dan, holy shit. Okay, so we made plans a while ago, okay? Oh God, Dan, this feels so
Just go.
fucked.
Shut the fuck up. Go.
We
Get it
made
out.
plans a while ago, okay? I should have alcohol or weed, or I should eat mushrooms. Fuck. We had plans a while ago.
Who is we?
Me and Melina, Denims, and Imad, where after TwitchCon, they were going to come up and they were going to hang out for like a week or whatever. That was going to be the goal, okay? That was the dream. Now, shit got so unbelievably fucked over the past week and beginning of the week, I guess, that I basically came out and I told Iman and Denims that they needed to find another place to stay because I wasn't going to be hosting them for this week. Okay. We have a rough sketch, right? Okay.
It's a pretty broad outline. To go ahead.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a rough sketch, all right?
I don't know if I'd call it a sketch, but yes.
Broad outline. How about that, okay?
Sure.
So when we went to TwitchCon, everybody's plans were kind of up in the air. So Iman really wanted to hang out with me, which was fine. Melina, I told her multiple times she needed to find like lots of people to do things with, and then Denim has like her own stuff as well because I was going to be super busy all weekend working. Like, if I'm going to be like completely 1,000,000% honest, I think I literally had one orgasm the entire weekend. Okay, so I know that a lot of people are under the impression that I was literally like fucking my way through like 20 million people. I actually didn't. Like, it was pretty crazy. I was busy like a motherfucker over that whole weekend. Okay, so everybody kind of had their rough plan set for kind of what the expectations were. Oh God, Dan. Okay.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay, so on the first red, oh God. I want to be very clear, okay? I don't think anybody involved in this story is a horrible person, okay? I think that it's been a series of horrible misunderstandings and just things that just went awry that shouldn't have, okay? Because of unfortunate stuff, okay? So why are you so incapable of talking normally? Because I feel really bad. Okay, fuck it. So the first day I got done. Okay, so and for the record, on the first day, I'm pretty like spazzed out, or I don't know what the expression would be. I had just driven from 2 hours out of LA back to LA that morning. I picked up Iman and her mom and Melina, and we drove 2 hours to San Diego. I was super like fucked out of my head, like very fucking tired. We got down to San Diego, and immediately, as soon as I got to San Diego, I had to record a 4-hour podcast So dropped everybody off. I don't know if I dropped people off at their hotels. I think I kind of did. I dropped him off at her hotel. I think Denham's Ubered to her hotel, and then me and Melina went to ours. I got out my laptop and everything. I think Melina slept, took a nap, and then I recorded the Painkiller Already podcast, which was 4 hours long. So at the end of this, is this really relevant, Dan? Do I really need this part?
For clarity, yeah. Please go into fucking details because you're already missing some spots that I know of.
Okay. I'll be careful. Tell me before you break, because there are some things I'm not gonna bring up. Okay, so just tell me what's fine. Okay.
Missed, but go ahead.
Oh God, I can't, Dan. I can't do it. Okay, so on the first day, we had some problems with some boundaries being overstepped a little bit. So I think so. Now, to her credit, okay, I think Iman got a little bit drunk. Okay, was very drunk, so maybe she wasn't fully in control of herself. So while I'm like finishing up my podcast and I'm like super fucking tired and like fucking blasted out of my fucking mind because I just really want to sleep, she started messaging me saying like, "Hey, where you at? Like, I want to come hang out, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, hey, like, chill. Like, I'm in the middle of a podcast." I think she's like, "Oh, I can come hang out," and it's like, I'm in the middle of a podcast. I can't do this. And then as soon as I finished, I think like 20 minutes later, she's like, "I'm at your hotel," and I'm like, "Hey, like, I need like." I just need like 10 minutes. Like maybe only just want to like chill for like 10 minutes. And then I hear her walking around upstairs, like screaming in the hallway, like looking for us. It's like, it was a lot. Okay. It was a lot to deal with on the first day. Okay. So me and Melina get our stuff ready and we get dressed and then we go out and we meet a very drunk Iman and a slightly drunk Denims. We do dinner for a bit. And so for me, so I can do like when I handle dramatic people, as soon as I walk away from a dramatic person, I'm done with it. I don't care. It's fine for me. And I can see you the next day and it's whatever. Melina has a much harder time dealing with dramatic people. So she carries it with her a lot longer. So for the Iman stuff specifically, she was feeling really bad that night because she didn't get to hang out with us. She had to go back to her hotel. Melina was feeling a little bit irked, I think. Irked? Is that a word? Irked? I think Denims was too. Melina and Denims kind of talked about the Iman stuff. It was a little weird. I talked to Melina about the Iman stuff. Maybe she was just drunk. Maybe the next day would be better. Over the next few days, I think Iman and Melina went back and forth between like making up and then some really dramatic stuff happening with Iman and then her getting upset. And then Melina being like, "I don't want to deal with this." And then Iman and Melina making up. I think they did that 2 or 3 times. And eventually, I think by the second to last day, or maybe in the last day, Melina was just like, "I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, this is too much for me." And like, I'm done. Like, okay. What was the dramatic stuff? It's too, you're being way too vague. No one knows what you're saying right now. You should be able to catch what I'm saying unless you have literal fucking, like, just like showing up at the convention, being really anxious and like needing a babysitter. But then some days she'd be like, "Oh, well, I don't need a babysitter. Like, I can be on my own for like 5 or 6 hours." And then like Melina was like too much, like Melina couldn't handle like dealing with that too much. And then and so Melina was like, "I'm just going to go do my own thing." And then she has to figure out her own thing. So I've been around people. I completely understand. Thanks. Okay. So that happened. And then that kind of like, I can't do it, Dan.
You have to. You're this far. Chat. We made you. Now go ahead. Move forward.
Basically, like, Iman and Melina were like hating each other all weekend. Like, there were times when Iman wanted time alone with me. Melina was like, "Hey, I'm tired. I want to sleep at our hotel." Iman would get really mad at Melina. She's like, "Well, why the fuck are you in the hotel? Now we can't do anything. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah." And they got like, we're just getting mad at each other over shit like this. I think it got to a point to where like Iman sent like Melina this really big message saying like, "Hey, like I'm mad that you even came to Texas ever. Like, you ruined this whole week and this whole weekend." And basically just like that, like, dumb shit. Does this make sense? Do I need to say anything more? Like, it's just like this, right? They hated each other over the weekend. Okay, are we good? Do we have that?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we weren't. Okay, Iman says they weren't. You can ask Melina for her side of the story. That was the gist that I got. That like by the second or third day, Melina was like, "Holy shit! Like, this is too many memes. I can't deal with it." So after all of that, okay. So this was like the this was the 5 out of 10 drama, okay? There's not much here, okay? So after all of this happened, Okay, so then big memes started to happen. Okay. Okay. I have to admit so much that it's not. Hold on. What are you typing me, Dan? I can't. I'm not going to do that. No. Look, I can do it without the name. I can do it without the name. Chat can investigate that if they want to. Okay. So this was more or less the first arc. Okay. Okay. So the
No one's gonna understand.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I can just use it. Shut the fuck up, and we'll see if chat understands. Okay. So after this happened, okay, on the second, I think on the second to last day or whatever, Denims, me and Melina realized there's kind of a problem. Driving back to LA from San Diego is going to be pretty crowded. We've got a car full of people that already had like a lot of luggage. It might not work. Denims was talking about maybe taking a bus back. I felt kind of bad because I don't want to like tell somebody that I can give them a ride back to LA and now they have to take a bus back. That didn't work. And then all of a sudden, another person that was in our friend group suggested like, hey, well, I can take Denims back to my apartment. Now, I wish I could go into why. There are so many reasons why this is kind of weird, but it's whatever. But when that other person said it, I was like, yeah, if you want to, that's fine. And then I said to Denims, like, hey.
LULW for people in chat who think I'm in his Pokemon.
So I said to Denims, I was like, hey, like if you want, my apartment is like open. Like if you want, you can stay there a day before I get back. It's fine. Because I was trying to like, the idea is like I'm giving her like a way out in case she doesn't want to go back with that one guy, but I don't know the extent of their relationship or whatever. That's fine. And they're like, oh no, that's fine, whatever. So Denims and the other person, okay, Denims and the other person drive back to LA like a day early. The next day, the situation with Iman and Melina has not improved. Shit is really fucking weird. Iman checks out a hotel. Me and Melina want to get breakfast with people. I don't know if Iman could be there, if it would be too dramatic. So Iman and her mom Uber back to LA from San Diego. I still owe Iman money for that. I said I'd pay for the Uber. It's like $200, and I'll send him that after this conversation, okay? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. During all of this, we're kind of chatting with Caterino. Now, the Iman situation has deteriorated into nothingness, okay? This is gotten completely fucked. And now the Denim situation, because of everything, is like a little strange, but not like totally fucked, just a little strange. So now we're talking to Caterino, and Caterino's like, my plane leaves like in literally 1 hour and 10 minutes, but a lot of cool people are going to get breakfast. I've kind of wanted to go to LA to like hang out with people. Like I know a lot of streamers are going there after. Like maybe I can like come and hang out with you guys. And I'm like, okay, fine. If Caterino wants to, yeah, that's whatever. That's fine. So we eat breakfast at a really fucking awesome place in San Diego called Morning Glory. Sick as fuck. They have like souffle pancakes. That place was so fucking good. Every piece of food there was actually so fucking good. If you ever have a chance to go to Little Italy in San Diego, it's called Morning Glory. It's so good. One of the best breakfast places I've ever been to in my life. So at this point, keeping track of everybody, okay? So Denims is back in San Diego, or in LA, doing, we're not sure what. Iman is in an Uber back at LA, taking an Uber back. And then me, Caterino, and Melina are eating breakfast with a bunch of streamer people hanging out. So eventually, at like, I think around maybe 6:30 p.m., me, Melina, and Caterino drive back to LA. As we're driving back to LA, we stop for gas, we get food and snacks, we get back home, I park in my garage, I'm talking to Caterino and Melina. We walk into the elevator, take the elevator up, I open my door, and I come into my empty apartment, okay? Me, Caterino, and Melina, sigh of relief, drop our bags, and then Denims pops her head up over the loft and says, oh, hey, what's up? And we're like, oh, what's up? And then the guy pops his head out over the loft and is like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh. And so at this point, there's a lot of very strange things going through my head right now, okay? Namely, the idea that, like, I'm incredibly uncomfortable that, like, and I don't know if this person would do anything, but the idea that a fan of mine was in my house for a whole day. Now, that figure is contested. Okay, other people say he wasn't there for a whole day. He just came and left or whatever. Like, around my unlocked computer, like, actually is the worst InfoSec, like mishap I think I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know if I have ever had this problem happen in my entire life. I'm actually like so insanely upset that situation occurred for a full like 24 hours. So we leave so me, Cater, and Melina are like, okay, well, this is like insanely fucking awkward. So we leave for an hour to get food and to laugh at the unbelievable. Okay. Oh, RTBA says, okay, Destiny might have been right. I might have killed someone in this situation. So me and Melina and Caterino drive to get some food, and we go to CVS. We try to take as long as we can to do stuff because holy fuck. And we laugh about how insanely fucking awkward everything is. And then we get back to my apartment, and then both of them are still there, except now instead of being up in my bedroom, they're sitting on my couch. And so we're just kind of hanging out, and we're like, so what's up, everybody? And I think after like 20 or 30 minutes, they're like, okay, well, we're both going to leave. And I'm like, okay, well, you two have fun. And did you give Denims a key? So I told Denims a way to get into my apartment in a way that avoids all of the locks on the outside. And then I told her the apartment number I had, and I usually leave my apartment unlocked because normally to get up to my apartment, you have to go through 2 keyed entries. You have to use a keyed entry to get in from outside, and you have to use a key to get up the elevator. But there's a way to get in without having to do that, and I told her the way to do that. Don't say that. I'm literally moving in like a week, so it's not a big deal to me. But
I just want you know the entire time half the chat thought Imani was Pokimane. I am going to
no, this is not that Iman, okay?
pretend it was for the memes.
Dude, what the fuck, Destiny? I'd be so fucking pissed. I don't know how you're kind of chill with this. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, I think that's why I said, like, I think I let people, like, get away with a little bit too much, but, like, I'm pretty chill with most things. But, like, yeah, I mean, like, that's, like, it's pretty, why don't you say the chatter's name? Because I don't know if I want to name names for this. But anyway, so, like,
1210 meme, good job, fam.
Thanks. I don't know what to... So I'm a little annoyed because I don't know what they've been doing in my apartment for a day. I don't want to... Whatever. I talked to Denims, like, multiple times about this. And she gave, like, a lot of different stories to a lot of different people. So it was pretty obvious that she was lying about a lot of stuff. So, and, like, when somebody starts lying, it's really hard to tell, like, where the lies stop and the truth begins. So it's like I couldn't do anything. So me, Caterino, and Melina went to sleep. Caterino slept on the couch downstairs. Me and Melina slept on the bed upstairs.
Both culprits were Muslims. Still want immigrants. Checkmate libtards.
Oh man, wait, what happened? There was a weird thing that happened at one point. Did we leave and come back twice? I think we left and come back once. Oh, that was like a minor thing. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. So Caterino slept on the couch. Me and Melina slept upstairs. For the record, I offered Caterino she could sleep upstairs with Melina and I'd sleep on the couch, but she said she didn't care. So that's fine. So I'm so sorry. Oh God. Okay. So I go to sleep with Melina and Caterino is downstairs. It was not Lycan, okay? Dan, are you in here?
Yep.
Did I send you the aliens message?
No, but that sounds good. Wait, forward that shit over. Aliens?
What I woke up to that day? Hold on. Oh, God. This was one of the scariest messages. Now, you know how awkward everything was the day before, right?
Yeah.
This is what I woke up to on my phone, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got...
Did I send you this?
Yeah, I saw this before. This is that's some good ass shit.
Holy fuck. So I already don't know, like, because my brain is going into like a million different areas. I'm not 100% sure, like, what I'm going to do. And I know that, like, me and Melina need to talk about things. Oh, show us? Oh. So me and Melina need to talk about things, but I didn't even have time when I woke up that morning to think. So I wake up and I'm like I'm like dead silent in my bed because I'm like, holy shit. I think somebody is back in my apartment again. Like, now, I'm not like a super secretive person. Like I leave my door unlocked. Maybe that's a Nebraska habit, but I've never been in a scenario in my life where people are just like coming in and out of my apartment all the time, except for like the person I'm dating, right? I've never been in this situation before. So I'm like frozen upstairs in my bed, and I start trying to call Caterino to make her like investigate because I don't know what's going on. So eventually, Caterino wakes up, and I DM her, and I'm like, listen, Daff, okay? It's time to roll into action. Caterino DMs me. She's like, I don't think anyone's here. And I'm like, you need to check. You need to check behind the door. You need to check behind the stairs. So Caterino gets up, and she starts saying like, hey, does anybody want to go to breakfast? I'm like walking around the apartment, like checking all the corners to make sure that nobody was like hiding here. Oh, and while Iman was here, so eventually she clears the whole apartment. She tells me it's good to go. Nevitz, you can come downstairs. We come downstairs, and I find out that Caterino was typing in my, or not Caterino, that Iman was typing in my chat about Caterino sleeping on my couch. She's like, oh, wow, I can't believe Caterino like sleeps with her glasses on and stuff. And I was like, oh, God. So it's just scary as fuck, okay? It's real fucking scary. So while me, Melina, and Caterino are all sitting here trying to figure out what's going on because, and apparently when Iman was here, she said that Denims was sleeping here too. So she must have come back at some point in the night, was sleeping, and then also left. I don't know who the fuck is coming in and out of my fucking apartment, okay? So me, Melina, and Caterino are trying to figure out, like, well, what should we do? What do we talk? I don't know how we're going to handle all this. And then out of nowhere, Iman, Denims, and the guy all just come walking into my apartment. And I'm like, this is very fucking awkward. I don't know what to say. Like, everybody's just like chill. Like, everything is just like super cool. And everybody's like, do I have a doorbell? Yeah, but I guess people are just helping themselves in and out of the apartment. And, yeah, so this is okay. So there you go. I could tell you more parts that would make this even more juicy, but like some of them are like
someone bought a DBH asterisk.
I don't really want to say as much, but like basically that day I had a talk with. Oh, I told Iman and Denims. So me and Melina are playing like this nuclear football game where I'm trying to punt them off to Melina because I don't want to deal with this right now. Like I just got back from TwitchCon. I need to fucking stream. I have a problem with another person that I care a lot about that I'm trying to figure out. And then everything is just insane. So I'm like, okay, hey Melina, why don't you all go to breakfast? So Melina takes all of them to breakfast. Melina, Caterino, Iman, and Denims, and I guess they talk for a little bit. And they try to figure out things. I guess Melina's really mean to Denims in messages and pretty mean to Little Fox. And then Melina tells me that she talked with him. She told them both to fuck off, I guess, basically whatever. And then Melina left with Caterino to go to the beach or something.
Why didn't you close the door after the first time it happened?
And then, so I start streaming. And then in the course of me streaming, Denims makes her way back to the apartment. And then Iman makes her way back to the apartment. So I think this was yesterday when I was having the debate with the crazy woman, Tree of Logic. So I have the debate with her while Denims and Iman are just in my apartment hanging out. And so I'm just talking to the lady, do my debate. And then unfortunately, because I have to talk to these people after that debate, I have my 8,000 viewers that I say goodbye to and I close it. And I turn and I have a long conversation with Iman and Denims, and I basically tell them, like, hey, this shit has gotten out of fucking control. Like, holy shit, this is so crazy. Like, I think that I would be comfortable, like, I think I said we were going to have another talk tonight with Melina, but I basically, like, laid out, like, this is everything that happened. None of this is okay. Like, this is really fucked. Like, this is all a big problem. And we'll talk about it tonight with Melina. And then later on that night, when Melina came back, me, Denims, Melina, and Iman had a chat and basically said, like, hey, like, listen, like, Iman is here. She already has a hotel. Like, Denims, you can either stay with the other guy or you can stay with Iman. Like, this is, like, past, like, anything that I at least want to deal with. And, yeah, that's basically... So Iman said in chat, we said we wanted to fucking talk because of the drama. You're making it a bigger deal. You knew we were coming. Okay, yeah, but like you do this thing where you say, hey, I'm coming, and I either haven't responded yet or say I'm not ready, and then you just show up. And it's like,
They had sex in his bed, dat Geoff.
I don't know about that, but maybe. I watched all my bedding, but I mean, I can't know any of that. But, okay, I think, so that's, yeah. There you go. Are you happy, Dan? Did I leave anything out?
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
How did people side with Denims on this? Well, Denims told Alabrel that she just brought somebody to my apartment that I didn't like, is what
Poor
Denims told
people
Alabrel.
having no concept of manners, KEKW.
So, yeah, so like, that's, you should say who the guy is. I'm not gonna
Mooffish
say
wins
anything.
again.
I'm
I
not,
think the problem is you should say who it's not. I don't want people speculating. It's not me.
it's not Lycan.
It's not Mr. Mooten.
It's not Mr. Moon.
Okay.
If it was Mr. Moon, honestly, I don't know. That'd be funny as fuck.
You come home, Mr. Mooten's head pops out in front of the thing.
Hey,
What's
dude,
up?
are we gonna play WoW? Oh shit. But I think that, like, from my perspective and from most people that I've talked to, I think I was like very, very fucking chill, all considered. Like,
This is what happens when you hang out with too many young streamers.
it's unclear you could look at it in any of this. What would they say about? Well, because now it kind of looks like, well, like, so what I don't want people to think is, I don't want people to think that, like, oh, I brought Denims and Iman here to fuck, and since they both turned me down, I kicked them out of my apartment. I don't want it to sound like some crazy shit like that, or like I brought somebody and they were uncomfortable with something because I tried to like rape them, and now I'm kicking them out because they didn't like cave into it or whatever. Like, I don't want like shit like that for people to think that. And like, I think I have like a pretty good reason. I think I have like a pretty good reason, like, not to be okay with having to deal with them, at least for this week. Like, I think I think I'm pretty chill, like, all considering. If the plan was originally that they would be staying with you for the whole week, doesn't it make sense that they figured they could come and go from your place? Yeah, but that was before everything got like super, super, super weird. We weren't saying that at all, and no one ever fucking said that, Destiny. Well, no, but I see like a lot of people are like speculating in that since everybody's being like super vague, but...
What the fuck you mean you made us put up with all of those Pepe Mod streams just for this?
I'm sorry.
Conclusion: Jesus Christ, Destiny is the only villain here.
Is your PC on it unlocked 24/7? I mean, yeah, generally when I don't care if Melina reads or goes through any of my shit. Like, I'm dating her. I'm pretty open with her about everything. I'm not used to having people. I don't know if there's ever been
Fuck you,
like,
Destiny.
aside from a person I'm dating, I don't know if I've ever had anybody in my apartment before. Well, I haven't been there. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Mooten.
Has Mr. Moon even been in my apartment before?
Mr. Mooten was so deep. Well, not in this apartment, but in your old house. He was so deep in that shit. Nathan fucking hacked his shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Are we good?
It's very weird to have people just let themselves in without clearing it first, even in dorm rooms.
Wouldn't it be fair to let them voice their side in a call? They won't disagree with anything I've said. I'm very confident of that.
No sense of boundaries. The guy was Mike from Paul. Please get Tree of Logic
Fuck
on
off.
REJJ.
There's a few details being excluded, I think. I have excluded details to protect the accused, but I don't think... I don't think... There is no possible way. If I were to leak anything more from this, it makes both parties look insanely fucking bad. Wait, did I ever tell you about this, Dan? Hold on.
Wait, no.
Wait, did I not tell you about this at all?
No, Bob. Okay, now you gotta tell us something about it.
Wait, okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull you into a personal call real quick. We're gonna chat.
Hi.
1 sec. Here, we'll be back after your regularly scheduled break. What are you guys doing here? Get out. You're not invited. You're not part of this. Rem, go away. Linus,
All right, see you later.
go
Get
away.
to work, Linus. Fuck.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know what else. I think that like giving any more details like makes like the other parties like look really bad. So I don't know, like it's not like I'm leaving things out that make me look bad or something. I don't think. Do you think what else could I have left out that makes me look bad?
Let me think.
I did know, to be fair, I did know the person dropped off denims at my apartment. I knew that. I didn't think they would stay for a day, but I did know that they dropped her off there.
I'm thinking. I will say that a lot of babysitting duty did fall onto my hands without any compensation. Anyways, it's neither here nor there.
Okay.
It was a good stream though.
Fuck you.
Wait, hold on. Bad shit. Shit that would make you look bad. I can come up with this.
Okay, I think we're done with this. Are we good? So like that's why they're not here now. I don't know what stream is going to look like in the future for both of these people. I don't know. Maybe we'll chill and who cares in the future, or maybe I'll be ass mad for a while, or maybe I don't know. But now I guess like that's more or less is pretty much everything is out. Like, yeah. Are you going to learn from this mistake or keep fucking mentally handicapped women? Listen, okay? Everybody that is older...
Okay, now can you and Dan talk to Nico?
Maybe. Listen, all the older women are either non-existent or unavailable emotionally or they're in a relationship, okay? So... Dustin, you can't say you'd make them look so bad and then claim the high road by not saying it. You just made them look just as bad as if you said it. No, I'm not. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Oh, me and Melina might go on a double date with Mia and her boyfriend. There you go. That might be a fun. I don't know if we'll stream it or not, but
Who would have thought? Emiya, the last survivor. No one saw it coming.
Are me and Melina okay? Yeah, we are. Feels like bringing in the dude was much worse than sneaking in at night, right? Oh yeah. Bringing the guy over was like I don't think Iman did anything necessarily wrong. She's just like not used to social anxiety, not used to hanging out with people, a little like emotionally immature, or whatever. I don't know, but I don't think Iman necessarily did anything horribly wrong. The denim stuff like irritates me quite a bit, and then not respecting people's boundaries. I guess Iman and Dennis both kind of did that, but yeah. But that's all I got. I think. I don't think anybody's like irredeemable or like horrendously fucked, but
I do think I mentioned like maybe it was 3 months ago that once Melina got back, that all these women, new harem members, were going to be on fucking short notice. I knew that shit was happening immediately.
Wait, why do you say that?
Because she's the alpha mom, dude. Doesn't take no shit.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's pretty funny. When Melina gets mad at somebody, she's pretty straightforward about it.
She says some of the funniest shit. I was trying to remember the thing. We were out eating. And I was
Wait.
like, hey, do you like this?
So did
And she was
Atlas
like, no,
tell
this is shit.
Dunebug
Wait,
from
like,
your
hold
on,
account
we
to
can't hear you.
take the video down Pepala?
Wait, was it donation?
no.
Maybe. Okay, go.
No, I was just saying Melina said some of the funniest shit when we're out. Like, I'd take her out when we had dinner and give her something and be like, this tastes like shit. I'm like, God damn, Melina. The fucking guy's right there. Waiter, I don't know. It's funny as fuck, though.
Wait, what did she say?
Just like, she just doesn't give a fuck. It's funny. That's good.
Good one, Dan.
Thanks. I think it's like a little bit of like Russian carryover. Russian women do the same shit. It's a very good habit to have.
Is your shit all secure? No new logins or any of that? Yeah, that's all fine. I typed in earlier to a friend that this person had like sold me drugs, and I was going to contact the DEA or whatever, because I was going to see if the other person had put a keylogger on my computer, and I figured like if they were reading what I was typing, they would probably try to call me or contact me after that, and I waited a day and they didn't say anything, so I figured they probably didn't have anything like that on my computer. But...
What a weird fucking bluff.
What?
I'm gonna call the cops. I bought drugs from you.
I don't know. The other
What were
person
you
is like,
thinking?
wait, hold on 1 second. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I think they'd be, yeah. But anyway, was the dude scary? Oh, I didn't say the guy actually did anything or whatever, but I figure if I threatened to call the cops on whatever, people would probably reach out. I mean, honest to God, at the end of the day, I don't think that like. I hope they wouldn't fuck with any of my shit. I don't think they would. I'm more upset at Denims than the guy, because the guy is just being stupid. But like, I think Denim's like fucked up pretty hard, I think. What do you want? Aren't you guys at the beach?
Atlas
Yeah,
Green
I'm-
Pie
I went
Denim
to the
in your bed
bathroom,
beta
but-
male.
Can I just say who it was?
No!
This is so annoying.
Good.
I just want to leak it so bad.
Don't. Can't
Why
stop.
not?
Because, okay?
Wait, actually, why not? Tell me.
Because I can't have you fucking
guess
out now,
it
okay? I've
wasn't
gone from
really
20-year-olds
his
to you're 19, after you is 18, and after that I'm going to be a fucking registered sex offender, Katerina. So you're like the last bastion before we start getting into some real Sweat City territory. So I need you to behave yourself, okay?
Okay,
I
I'll
need
be
you-
good, Daddy.
Okay, don't say that. Stop. What are you guys at? Are you guys in Santa Monica still? Okay.
Katerina, are you drinking again?
No,
I'm
stop.
not
She's
drinking.
not.
I don't drink.
Yeah, she doesn't drink. Dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass.
fuck
Dumbass
up,
Dan
Katerina.
at it again with the stupid
Oh my
shit
God.
takes. Yeah.
Stop! You're so fucking cringe. Please.
Can I leak it?
No, we're not doing this
Okay,
shit.
bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna leak it. Bye.
Okay. Are we good? Are we done with this now? Are we all done? Can we be done? Dan?
Is there any other old memes that we haven't gotten out there you just want to air right now?
No.
I mean, you're in the mood. Just fucking let it all out.
No, not after. I can't, Dan. Not that
Oh.
one. We have to hold on to that one for a little bit longer. Okay.
Oh no, that meme for sure. No, you can't. That one's too serious.
Guys, the Bella memes are dead. The Bella memes is basically the short end of it is that I wanted a relationship. Bella didn't want a relationship. And that became an impasse for us. There's like a lot of other dumb, like dramatic, but it's like all like high school stupid shit. But that's more or less like, oh, the wedding story. I could tell the wedding story.
Oh yeah, do that. The guy was in here. He gave permission to go. He said fucking YOLO. Do it.
The wedding story is not anywhere near as entertaining as these other stories. Oh, but I'm on good terms with Bella now. Bella is really cool, okay? Bella is a really funny, cool person. So go watch her stream if you guys want to, okay? You said you're going to tell us the Bella story in depth. That's never going to happen, okay? I'm so sorry. That goes to the grave with me. I'm sorry. But yeah, Bella's cool. Don't worry about her. What were we? Wait, fuck. What was I going to tell? Oh, the
A wedding story.
No, wait. Now the guy's messaging me saying I can't say it.
What the fuck? Oh, what a fucking cockblock. He gave me permission before. He said it was fine. That motherfucker.
No, you can. Oh,
So there
go
you
for it, my dude.
Wait.
Amen, brother. Okay, this isn't like an amazing drama story or whatever. It's just some fucking real irritating shit. Okay. A long time ago, so you guys might remember the went viral on Twitch TV, viral on national Twitch TV clip, where I went to a fan's bachelor party and I surprised the fan by, I was on the couch, I was streaming, I was just hanging out, and then the fan saw me, he's like, oh shit, you're Destiny, right? Do you guys remember that? We went viral on Twitch TV, yep, national Twitch TV, yeah, it was good. Okay. So after that happened, I stayed for that bachelor party. I played a couple games of StarCraft, played some poker. I hit it off pretty well with him and his brother. His brother was like, I think did a minor BA in philosophy, I think. So we talked about quasi-realism and shit, and we had a lot of fun. And it was cool. We had a lot of fun. It was awesome. I enjoyed my time. Later on, the guy that got married, okay, at the bachelor party, his brother reached out and emailed me and was like, hey, I'm getting married soon, and my bachelor party is going to be in Nice, France. Do you guys want to go? And I'm like, okay. It's a vacation, sure. I don't really know you or the wife at all, which I'm going to the wedding is a little, but whatever. Okay. It's like, yeah, sure, we'll go. So me and Melina can only be in the country 9 days at a time, so we've got to travel and shit anyway. So fine. So we go to Nice for a week. We're planning to go to Sweden for 3 weeks after, right? That was my really, really, really long vacation recently. So we go to Nice, France. And we both have bachelor parties. Or I go to the bachelor party with the guys. Melina goes to the bachelorette party with the girls. Some kind of sort of drama stuff happens where, do I care? Nah, I don't give a fuck. Where the bride is really mad because she feels like the maid of honor or some shit is not spending enough time with her over like Melina. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So some dumb kind of drama stuff. Maybe I like attribute like maybe the bride is having like bridezilla shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm actually, for my bachelor party, I spend most of this vacation playing Fell Seal on my laptop because I really just want to beat the game that Final Fantasy Tactics snuck off. So that's what I was doing most of the time. So after this happens, me and Melina are now at the same hotel and we're chilling. And I feel like you've told this or part of this before. Fuck, did I tell this whole story before? I might have told some of this story. But me and Melina are hanging out in bed. And for whatever reason, like we're feeling like pretty tired that day. And we eat. We go to the, so firstly, we go to the wedding ceremony, okay? We go to the wedding ceremony, we hang out, we watch the stuff, we clap, I get a little sunburn, Melina probably doesn't get sunburned, and then we go back to our rooms, and then we get something small to eat, and we're like, yeah, you know, we feel like really tired and kind of whatever, not feeling too great. I ask one of the, what do you call not the maid of honor, but like the best man, I think, or one of somebody in the groom's bachelor party or whatever. We told one of them like, hey, we're probably going to sleep through like the first part of the, like the dinner, and we're going to come down for drinks after, like if that's cool. Right. So also for the record, maybe that's rude, but like me and Melina, we don't know anybody there. Okay. We don't know a single person aside from like the two brothers. We don't know fucking anybody there. So like, okay, so we're just going to take a nap. And then we'll come back down for drinks after. And if you guys are dancing or whatever, like maybe we can do that. The maid of honor comes up, starts knocking on the door, and she says, hey, you guys should come downstairs. Like, it's time for dinner. And we're like, oh, well, you know, we're just like not feeling that great. So we thought we would just like kind of like chill. We were just going to take a nap and then we'll come back down for drinks afterwards. It'll be okay. And she's like, okay. So she goes downstairs and like 10 minutes later, one of the people in the husband's like groom's party or whatever starts banging on the door. So I open the door and I'm like, hey. And he's like, hey, the bride is like losing her fucking mind right now. She says that every time she looks forward, there's an empty seat at one of the tables and you are literally destroying her wedding. You guys need to get downstairs immediately. So, so I go, okay. So I wake up Melina, we get dressed, and we take the elevator down and we do like this walk of shame where we walk over and we sit at this fucking table with like 7 or 8 other people. We have no fucking idea who the fuck they are, who anybody is, what the fuck is going on. And we eat our food and whatever. The bride is like the most like passive aggressive piece of shit. Okay. I don't know anything about this one, but I already fucking hate her. Okay. Not for this, almost for this. Now I can almost let this slide because like maybe it's like some bridezilla shit. Okay, whatever. It's stressful. This is supposed to be your big day. Like, okay, whatever, dude. I understand you're freaking out because some stranger person is not like at your fucking wedding reception or whatever. Like, okay, dude. So those memes happen. Wedding ends. We leave. We go to Sweden. I post pictures on my Instagram of some of the things that happen. So I post a picture on my Instagram of me in a pool saying something along the lines of like, hey, like I had a lot of fun in France, even though weddings aren't normally my thing. Like the view and everything was definitely awesome. 2 weeks after I post this picture on my Instagram, 2 weeks after, the bride finds my picture and comments, and she says, sorry, my wedding wasn't exciting enough for you, I guess. And then the maid of honor hearts her fucking comment on my Instagram post. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be like 27 years old. What the fuck is wrong with you? I actually lost my shit when I saw it. Just because it was like one of the most passive aggressive things I've ever seen in my life. This woman just got married. Why is she and her maid of honor stalking my fucking Instagram? She doesn't even follow me on Instagram. So it's not like she saw it pop up or whatever. Like she must have been going to my Instagram and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Yeah, that was just like, it's not like an amazing story, but I just thought it was like a really hilariously stupid fucking passive aggressive. It's dumb shit. Okay. I think that's pretty much all the big stories that I've gotten out, except for the one big one that maybe someday. So Destiny and Melina, are we still going to Colorado? Yukon. Oh, Yukon was the guy that came to my room and said, you need to come down right now or you're in big trouble. Melina tells me that she loves everybody in your group. I love everybody in your group. Your wife is super awesome. I think I already told you that. She's really cool. Pretty much everybody at the wedding was really cool. Just the bride was like a huge fucking dick to me and to Melina. And the maid of honor is a little iffy. But otherwise, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, we love you. Yeah, of course. I'm always down. I'm always down to hang out. I just checked the post. To be honest, you're being passive-aggressive as well. The way you worded almost made up for sitting through the wedding implies the wedding was shit. Not really. I'm pretty vocal about fucking hating weddings, okay? Listen, I don't like fucking weddings. I was invited to a wedding that I don't know anything about. I don't know any of these fucking people except for, like, the husband and his brother, okay? I think I'm allowed to make, like, I even put, like, a smiley face at the fucking end of it. If you were so fucking ass mad about it, like, fucking contact me. I don't give a fuck, dude. I fucking hate weddings, and I'll say that to the fucking grave, okay? I'll fucking write that. If me and Melina have a big wedding, which we're not, but if we did, I would be tweeting afterwards. It was a lot of fun fucking my new bride tonight. Almost makes up for the boring-ass fucking wedding we had to sit through. I'd say that shit 100%. I don't give a fuck, all right? Enough of the kid shit. What are your next steps with Hassan and Richard Lewis? I'm pretty sure that Hassan is in an area right now where if I just reach out to him, we'll be cool again. Richard Lewis DMs me on Twitter every now and then. I think we could talk. I just have nothing really to talk with him about. He messaged me about the crazy lady that I talked to yesterday. Sure, but you can't expect the girl to know how vocal you were about hitting weddings. Like you said, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care about the excuses you're trying to make for somebody. Somebody that's going to go back and find an Instagram post that's 2 weeks old, and you're going to leave a passive-aggressive comment on it and heart it after you already acted like a fucking cunt to me? I don't give a fuck what your excuses were. Like, oh, well, Destiny, your comment sounded like it might have maybe been a little bit passive. I don't give a fuck. Suck my fucking dick, dude. I don't care. Fuck off. Like, I owe you nothing, all right? Nobody knew whose wedding it was. Nobody knew, like, who the fuck I was with. Nobody had any reason to associate with her. It was her thing that she brought her shit to my fucking Instagram post. She decided to make a fucking public comment. Fuck her, okay? Nobody knew anything about it before then. It's not like I wrote, like, oh, super boring, like, at whoever's fucking wedding. Like, oh, horrible time and blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck it. Who did you make at TwitchCon that had the most clout/reputation? I don't know. One last story time.
What other good shit is there?
I don't know. This is such a weird thing to be mad about. I mean, I'm not that mad about it. It was just like passive aggressive as fuck. I don't really care that much. These people mean nothing to me. Like, Hawaii story.
Oh, no, not that.
That's a dead meme. That meme is dead on arrival. Sorry. Why did you hide the wedding memes? It wasn't too spicy? Because I didn't want you fucking morons trying to like bombard or fucking Instagram with shit. I don't like directing people online to do because they think they're being edgy or funny to go and harass people online. Will you come to my BF and I's wedding? No. Why do you hate Miskiff? Okay, so like my problem with the LSF crew, so I said this in my chat, and apparently Miskiff and Poke and everybody read it, and they fucking hate me now. Or I don't think they hate me, but they were obviously mad at me. Like, sometimes I feel like the memes, I got a really bad taste in my mouth from like the Nova shit and the tricky shit and everything. Like that just left me feel like really, really, really kind of disgusted with that house. That was like my and like I had a really big problem after that. I messaged I wonder if I actually have those messages that I sent to Novaru. I always say that I do this, but like, hold on. Tell them about Lucas in Hawaii. Oh, Mr. Mooten lost his fucking mind when we were driving through the mountains because the path was too thin to go back. He got so fucking mad, dude. Holy shit. You can tell that story real quick.
I don't know if I remember it to the level of accuracy, and I think we should have a little bit of decency for our boy, Mr. Mooten, who was probably just having a little rough. You could probably pull up that route on Google Maps just so people could see how fucked it was. But it was very fucked. And sometimes people have had enough. And it was hot. We were in a convertible, and the back seat wasn't very comfortable. And I remember we were halfway there, and Mr. Mooten just lost his fucking shit. He just lost his shit. He wasn't the friendly little moot that we know before. He was fucking furious. It's not like a baby rage. It was like, pure fucking uncontrolled rage. It was dangerous. I thought he was gonna like. Anyways, we pulled over at some weird place, and he walked off. We didn't talk to him for 20 minutes as he cooled off, and then he was fine.
Good story, Dan.
Thanks.
Okay, sorry. So a lot of people think I'm hypocritical because I streamed the Nova shit and everything as well. So they're like, well, how can you get mad at anybody? And also, like, for the record, I don't hate like the LSF crew or whatever. I just the way that they do things is just kind of usually if I'm involved in anything like this with anybody, so I was just making sure that I actually did send this message over. Like I usually say, so like she messaged me about like like I'm not gonna leak DMs because it would be ironic to leak DMs over a drama about leaking DMs or whatever. But like I asked multiple times, I was like, also, did you want to talk on stream or do you want to do this privately? She said, whatever you think is best. I just need your advice. I mean, yeah, sure. She's like, oh, I just want someone to help me break this down. It's ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, sure. She says, Reddit looks to not be blaming me too hard. It would make sense to leak it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then I eventually say, she's like, I've calmed down a bit. I think it's okay, like, talking about it publicly. The Reddit detective's already on it. And then I say, yeah, boy, good content. And then I say, if you're not comfortable, we can stop at any time / don't have to. Usually, like, if I'm talking to somebody on stream about, like, personal shit, I usually always send, like, at least, like, one of these messages where I'm like, hey, like, if you're not comfortable talking about this or if you want to stop talking about this, like, we can always stop or we don't have to do this or whatever. So, like, Novaru was, like, pretty comfortable, I think, like, talking about most of this publicly. She seemed comfortable. And then when I started to talk to her, like, publicly, like, she seemed, like, fine. But Tricky looked really uncomfortable. And I noticed it, like, I think about, like, halfway through. I think I muted the stream and I said something. I noticed, like, I don't think Tricky was, like, having fun with that at all. I think it was, like, I think she was actually, like, legitimate, like, really upset about everything. So I kind of felt, like, really bad that she had been, like, pushed into it by, like, the other side of the conversation. And then, like, the zucchini stuff with, like, Novaru was like super fucking disgusting. Like that shit like actually like unironically like triggers the ever living fuck out of me. That you would make fun of like somebody that's like 20 years old for like shit that they've done like when they're like 18 or 19, like in porn stuff. Like I don't know, like that triggered the ever living fuck out of me. So I was like super tilted. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what happened. I think I was just edgy, or I think I was feeling edgy or grumpy in chat. Oh, because somebody asked, oh, this is another piece of drama you dumb fucks got wrong. Somebody in chat asked, like, are you going to go hang out? Oh, because I think I mentioned hang out with Arya or something. And I was like, are you going to hang out with the cool Arya or the shit Arya? And then I responded with something like, I don't want to hang out with, like, some ditzy Asian dipshit, if that's what you're asking about. And people took this, somebody made this big ass fucking meme in my subreddit where, like, oh, Destiny hates Asian women and he's racist and he hates like Arya Saki or whatever, the person from Offline TV. So like, firstly, I don't care, or not I don't care. Arya Saki's cool. I chat with her sometimes. I see her when I go to Offline TV. Like, I'm fine with her. I have no problems with her. I clarified this later in chat. Like, I have no problems with her. She's cool. The one thing that I don't like, and I've said this like multiple times, I don't think it's cute or attractive or funny when women like play stupid. It's like, and I think I'm speaking mainly for the hot chubby person. Maybe I don't, maybe she doesn't do it all the time on stream. It's possible that it's like, I just see like the wrong clips, but like the people whose content is like, I'm so stupid. Oh, I don't know that. I'm so stupid. I'm a stupid Korean woman. Oh, and it's like I'm never hanging out with a person like this. It's not funny to me. It's not fun for me. Like, it's stupid as fuck. Like, I hate it. I don't like it at all. Okay. But now obviously like a lot of people have different kinds of content on Twitch. That's fine. But like, I don't know. That's like where I stood on that. I don't like the whole, just for me personally, I don't like the whole, like, the whole fetishized, like, Asian, like, innocent bimbo waifu thing or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, I'm not. Didn't she start learning English, like, 4 months ago through Twitch chat? Yeah, maybe. It's possible that, like, she has, like, English second language issues or whatever. That's totally possible. But, like, yeah, I don't know. But, like, it kind of, like, reminds me of, Sweet Anita girl, where like when I've like watched her streams, and this could be the same with Hot Chubby too. I could have a totally wrong characterization of Hot Chubby. But like when I watched like Sweet Anita, it seems like her streams are like pretty cool. She seems like a really cool person. I've never talked to her personally. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's a huge dick. I don't know. But she seems like a really cool person based on everything I've seen outside of just Twitch clips. But like the Twitch clips on LSF of her are literally just like, oh look, she had fuck, what's it called when you like say shit randomly? Dan, what's the name of the thing?
What?
My brain is going to Asperger's, but it's not that. Oh, turrets, yeah. Where she would just have like a turrets outbreak. And that was like every clip that got posted on LSF. And it's like, okay, like I get it. Like, holy shit. But she seems like outside of that, she seems like pretty cool. Didn't Emmy make an entire new streaming channel to pretend to be a dumb Twitch e-girl? Or is that situation? Well, she made that channel because she's so triggered about not getting partnered on her main one that she said that if she makes a dumb streaming thought girl channel, maybe she'll get partnered on that one. I don't know, dude.
Tabor.
I was saying that someone that I spoke to was throwing another person under the bus.
Who did you speak to, and who were they throwing under the bus?
Can we mute it, or is everything out there now?
Toss it out there, dude.
Toss it out there, but don't
Fuck
name names about some people.
Okay, but it has to do with specific people talking about.
Can we just like I can't? It was
throw it
Atlas.
out there,
Problem
dude.
solved. Done.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Can you
I
hit
can't
rematch,
take
you
it anymore.
dumbass?
We've already said it 100 times. Just move
I'll just
forward.
say it.
Go.
I'll just say it all. I'll just say it all.
Wait, no.
Okay, so
But not the one.
Dan literally just yelled it.
Okay, good. Can we move forward now? Go.
No.
I'm tired of like all the fucking
What?
triple speak.
What are you talking about?
when I talked to my source,
Okay.
they said another person involved. They were saying that Melina was telling them one thing, and then telling another person another thing about your relationship together.
Wait, what?
What?
Just fucking mute it.
What are you doing, Moot? What a series of dumbass plays. Okay. Okay, stream is unmuted.
Love you, chat. Bye.
Ape Gang, later, Tabor.
Hey, Train, I need an Ape Gang hoodie. I'm gonna wear it for like a post game interview or something like that.
Hey, my man, dude, you might get a fine, but I'll send you one.
All right, I'll DM you my
He's gonna get a
address.
fine for it?
Also, I'm gonna try to work in a Squad W in an
Oh,
interview
God.
sometime.
It was my
Oh,
fucking turn.
my man, that's what I'm saying, baby.
I already have it worked out how I'm gonna do it, but I'll let you know
Tabor,
when it
stop.
happens.
Do you want to Tabor? We talked about this. Do you want to be successful or do you want to fucking meme about, bro? No squad
Meme about.
W's on fucking CNN. Okay.
Dan,
Meme
shut the
magic,
fuck up,
it-
dude. Okay?
Meme-
Magic
lose all of his
got me in the
shekels.
NFL.
He's not gonna lose
Meme-
any shekels,
Meme
okay, buddy?
magic
Listen,
got me in
let's
it.
not talk about any shekel losing here, okay, mister? I'm a multi-millionaire sitting on Twitch with 10 viewers hovering around Destiny. Don't sit here with me, okay? I have backed your ass up in these calls. I have come in against Rem for your dumbass, and now
Wait,
you're sitting here
first off,
trying to
I don't
meme
need
and
any
talk
backup
shit.
for Rem.
Rem
Okay,
doesn't
shut
upset
the
Train.
I don't need,
fuck
I don't
up,
need
dude.
nothing for Rem. Absolutely not gonna happen.
Tabor, Squad W on the fucking interview, dude.
Squad
You're good,
W, bro.
okay?
Squad
I got an
W.
army to back your ass up. Don't even worry about it, dude. Ignore this bullshit.
Shameless. I'm out.
Completely. Anyways, Destiny, I wanted to point something out. By the way, Dan, I still love you. Don't worry. Anyways, Destiny,
Mhm.
have you noticed something, dude? I have, dude.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Remember when it was just me and the boys?
Sorry.
Me, you, and the boys. Just me, you, and the boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you one question, okay? How much drama are you in?
lot.
Absolutely zero. The only drama you're in is maybe when I cried to you when you made me look bad on my podcast. That's pretty much it, which was every week, okay? Now look at this, dude. We got the Roz girls pulling you in. We got the girls over here pulling you in. Girls from CNN pulling you in. Girls from Fox pulling you in. Girls from YouTube. Look at this, dude. Every other week, goddamn drama, dude. That's
Yeah.
some goddamn Squad W right there, okay? Listen, get back to the boys. Get back to the boys. That's all you need, okay, man? Get back to the circle of boys we have, the circle of friends, and we're good to go, dude.
Come back to the Austin crew, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, if you play
Is
Apex
Lily
Legends,
one of the boys, Train?
Lily's one of the boys.
Yeah,
one of the boys.
yeah. Lily's one of the boys. I would say anyone used to game with in those cozy night streams, those are the
One
boys.
of the boys.
Exactly. So yeah, Lily's one of the boys.
Lily is a boy.
Whoa.
What?
Squad W. Then later on, another guy comes up and he's like walking around and he says like in a real kind of cop way. He's like, "So what are you guys doing up here?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucking